Okay, kids, today we're going to make a GPA calculator so you can figure out your grade point average. We're going to start by hitting Control New to start a new Microsoft Excel sheet. And we're going to simply type, we're going to insert in column A, A2, we're going to type letter A, then B, then C, then D, then F's. We don't have, oops, sorry. We'll delete that D because there's no D's in Georgia. And we have A, B, C, F. Now, in column B1, we're going to type the word weights. An A is worth, on a 4.0 scale, 4 points. A B is worth 3. A C is worth 2. And an F is worth 0 points. Now I'm going to be speaking a little fast this tutorial because you guys will have the ability to rewind it and watch it at your own pace. But follow along and see how I create this GPA calculator. Now, at this point, you're going to have to look at your transcript and find out how many A's, B's, C's, F's you've earned. So I'll hit grades earned. If you notice, the grades earned went outside of the C column. We'll fix that in a second. So I'm looking at my transcript from high school. It probably looks something like this: 13 A's and 4 B's, 4 C's, and 0 F's. Then I want to calculate our total points. For total points, we're going to need a formula. For our total points formula, we obviously need to multiply the weight times the number of grades we earned. So to start off our formula, we'll hit the equal sign. The equal sign just lets Excel know it's a formula. So we'll say equals the weight times the number of grades we earned, and we hit enter. Excel is a very intelligent software package. So if we want to just multiply all these columns the same way, column B times column C, we can put our cursor in the bottom right hand corner and it'll duplicate, drag down, and it'll duplicate the formula. Now we're going to put a total. So we want to put our totals here. We don't need the total for the weights, but we do need the total for how many grades we earned. So to do grades earned, we can do another formula. We could hit equals A2 plus B2 plus C2 plus F2. That'll work. But the quicker way to do it is to use the auto sum button. With the auto sum button in the top right hand corner, Excel, it will select the cells directly above it that have numbers in it, and we just double click that and it'll give us our 21. We'll do that again. Oops. And we got 72. Now, really quick, for a real quick snapshot of what our GPA is, we'll just type our unweighted GPA. And once again, we have the same problem with the cells going too far. We'll talk about that in a second. But to fix that, we'll just double click in between the F and the G. If I put my cursor here and double click, it'll just expand the cell. Now, our unweighted GPA is going to be our total points divided by the number of grades earned. Hit enter, and we'll see that I have a 3.42 GPA. Some of you guys take AP classes, so you're going to want to know about the bonus points you get. So I'll type bonus points, AP classes, and AP class will give you 0.5 extra points in your GPA calculation. And let's say you took 3 AP classes. You'll do the formula equals this, the weight times the classes taken, we get 1.5 points. So for our weighted GPA, we'll simply add in our total points, oops, forgot the parentheses, our total points plus our bonus points divided by the same number of classes taken. And we get a 3.5 GPA. Most 3.0 scales go around to the hundreds, so we'll just simply use the arrow function to automatically round for us. Last two steps are done. We'll pretty the sheet up by putting a subtotal line here and clicking the bottom border line. We'll put a box around our standard GPA, a box around our bonus points, a box around our weighted GPA, a box around our unweighted GPA, and to even the boxes up, we'll just highlight B through C, put our cursor in between the C and the D column, and just stretch it out until the words grades earned are in the box. I like to center my numbers. We'll do that by hitting the center function. We're missing the AP class here, so I'll just double click that to extend that box. And all we're missing now is the title of the sheet. So to insert the title of the sheet, we'll highlight 3 boxes. I'll insert a row, and we'll use the merge and center function that we've used before. So we hit merge and center, and we'll call this the GPA Calculator. And we like to put that in the center. We'll go to 16-point font, bold, put a box around it, and then you're done. In the future, if you want to guess, if you want to estimate how many A's you're going to get this semester, let's say you have 6 classes this semester, so assuming that you're going to have 6 more A's, just put a 19 in, and now all the numbers will change, and you can see what your grades will be like. There you go.